Hi guys. I'm currently laughing a bit because I have the most high-tech piece of kit going on right now above my head. So, welcome to my studio vlog. What you get from my studio vlogs are probably very, in fact they are, I know they are, very different to other artists' studio vlogs. I know because I do watch those vlogs sometimes. In fact, I watched two last night actually because I just needed to veg out for a bit and watch a bit of telly, and my Amazon Prime wasn't working. We still have those BT internet issues that I was talking about a few months ago. Like literally all year we have had no internet and we've been living off our 4G on our phones. And they finally dug up the road, but they haven't laid the cable. They haven't they've put the new tubing and everything, but they haven't sorted the cable out. Yes. So my studio vlogs are very different. I don't do all the nice arty shots. I don't set up my camera and do nice shots of me drawing or making the coffee or any of that with the nice music over it. I don't do any of that, and I just literally turn on my webcam. This is my webcam on my computer, and just chat. And I love watching those really nice studio vlogs, but the reason I don't do those really nice studio vlogs is because I literally don't have time. I only work Fridays with the occasional evening if I've got the energy, but evenings just tend to be mainly catching up on admin and emails and stuff like that. And so yeah, evenings I tend to just either catch up on emails or other admin, ordering supplies and stuff like that, so yeah, I only work on a Friday, and on that Friday I have to do everything. And so if I spent time setting up a shot for each different thing, I'd never actually get any work done. Because if you've ever done if you've ever vlogged and done videos and stuff like that, it just takes so long to set up a shot, because you can't just go, right, I'm gonna make my coffee. You have to tidy the kitchen area to make it look okay first. Then you've got to set up the nice shot. Then you've got to make sure that everything's in the shot first, and then you can make your coffee and all that stuff. And then when it comes to doing the editing, you've only got to edit that. And I'm like, I haven't got time. I just need to make a cup of tea and go. Here's my tea in my Fraggle Rock mug. I have got a peach tea that I saw. I'm gonna have some because I'm getting cold. And I actually made it ages ago. It's very nice, very peachy. It's peach tea. Don't ask me what it is because I can't remember. So yeah, my studio vlogs are not beautiful. They are not beautiful, and they're not high-tech. So the high-tech thing that I've currently got going on right now, which may fall on my head at any particular moment, is a cardboard box. One of our boxes that we use for sending out orders is lying straight across my computer. So it's across my computer and coming out to almost to my head, and it's resting on one of these boxes that are next to me, and my light over my art desk, right? And it's because behind my monitor is a window, and it's a really big window, and even though it's a grey day today, it's still too bright. And can you see my head? So I'm sitting up above the box now, and so this brightness here on my forehead, that is how my whole face would look if I wasn't sitting under my cardboard box. Now we do have curtains at those windows, but I can't get to the curtains because of these boxes. Oh god. And yeah, that's the other thing. My studio, our studio, well, it's not pretty, is it? Behind me is John's desk, and those shelves, sorry, I'm back to front. Those shelves there, that's got John's stuff, printing, cutting. There's I don't really know, cutting machines, printers, paper, card, his iMac stuff. And these boxes here, I've got this one's got Royal Mail supplies in. Some of them has got I don't know, stock, mainly stock, to be honest. when we used to buy stuff in for the shop, like from other companies, like leftover stock like that. And when I used to get um all our stuff printed and made externally, um you there was like the companies had like minimum order quantities and they were huge. And so I've still got loads of stock left, like old stock left. I keep doing sales on, but just don't seem to be able to get rid of it. I guess either people don't like it or they're fed up of it now. But that's why I have a wall of bloody boxes because it's all stock that we can't get rid of. And I hate it. I really want it to go because it's just claustrophobic. I did a planner event when we were. You remember those? Do you remember those in-person planner events? And I literally put everything up for like £2, like brand stuff, and I still came away with most of it. So yeah, I don't really know what to do with it. I've made it over the time. I've made it so blooming cheap that I don't know, but they kind of look smaller than there is because they're like not full. So that like to keep them nice and stuff, but it's pissing me off now. And then this is also our office and our spare room. So in that corner over there, I've got like a load of the kids' old clothes and toys and things that like need sorting out. They need donating. But of course, for a long time, like charity shops weren't even open. And I can't sell things on Marketplace because no one comes out to where we live. I've tried. But because we live out in a village, sort of a trek from town, no one comes out here to buy like something for £1. So there we go. So yeah, my vlogs are just chatty vlogs, and do you know, I'm happy with that because I really enjoy like just sitting and chatting. Now, in the olden days, before I had kids, I used to watch a lot more YouTube and stuff than I do now. And I used to watch a lady, I think her name was Claudia. I remember her business name. Her business name on her YouTube name was Crazy Island Studios. And she used to just sit and chat, and like sometimes for like an hour, just about art and stuff she was doing around the studio and things like that. And Romany from Romany's Realm, she used to do that as well. There's quite a few YouTubers that used to be the thing, was just like before. And I'm like, this might offend some people, but I hope it doesn't. But like, I'm talking about people of my age. Like I'm 40, and these people that I'm talking about like are sort of my age. And I guess like, you know, we've been doing YouTube for a long time now, and so that's what you did. You just used to sit down and talk. Whereas like the studio vlogs that I refer to, like the nice ones with like all the nice shots and all the nice music and potentially filters and all that kind of stuff, that's all done by younger people. I find like people in their 20s I've mostly found, and dare I say it, they don't also I haven't noticed, I think they don't have children, but I guess I'm in a special kind of boat because I literally only work 1 day a week for a start, and a home ed, so my kids are always here, and my kids can't be on social media, so I am in a very unique position as well. But yeah, I find like a lot of the people who do like the nice studio vlogs, they work full time, and even if I had like, so if I still had children, obviously, and I worked full time, then I could probably do those studio vlogs, because I'd have a lot more time, and they post a lot more on social media and Instagram and all those kind of things as well, which I don't do because I just can't. I just can't. Like my brain most of the time is just full of life stuff, like, oh, I've got another load of laundry to put away. I must remember to put the load of laundry away. Okay, yeah, I must remember to do that. I must remember to ring the doctors to chase that up. Oh, yeah, I must remember to do that. Oh, I need to print that off because my daughter wants to do that. Oh, yeah, we've got to book the next session of forest school. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I find my, even despite using planners, despite using a planner, my brain still just seems to be like chock-a-block and full. And to kind of have like the mental capacity to think, right, what am I going to post on Instagram today? it doesn't really happen. And because the truth be told, because I don't have a beautiful office or a beautiful studio space, I don't have like, I see some really nice pictures on Instagram of people like with like mood boards and nice desks and things like that they take photos of, which I love looking at. But mine's a crap hole. Mine is a crap hole because, well, at the moment my art desk is covered in my daughter's work stuff that she was doing, that she was sat there. Mine literally is a crap hole because when I do stuff, like I'm not very good at tidying it away, and it's not pretty and aesthetics. It's a working desk. They are both very working desks, but they are not aesthetically pleasing at all. They are just like stuff everywhere, to be quite frank. So it's not even as though I can do like a quick snap. Do you know what I mean? I can't do like a quick snap of my desk or something I've been working at on it because I have to tidy the damn thing. I have to move stuff off of it to be able to take a photo. Red from Fraggle Rock. I used to be called Red when I was younger at school because I used to look exactly like her. I used to wear my hair exactly like her. So someone said to me the other day, because I've done a couple of journal videos now on YouTube. I did one, I did a flip through of my completed journal sketchbook doofer, and then I did a process like working in my journal, and someone's like, oh, it's really nice to see you having a journal, working in journals. I'm like, okay, and then like someone else said like, oh, I thought you were a planner person, and I was like, okay, my first love, guys, my first love is journals. Always has been, always will be, art and drawing. And I kind of sort of like find that if you're a paper lover, you do kind of, like a journal lover, you do kind of like crossover, don't you? Planner people, journal people, they sort of cross over. But first and foremost, my love is journals, documenting, memory keeping, arting, that kind of stuff. And that is what I started my channel on, and that is what I would say a lot of my videos are about on my channel. And my collections and my Brimbles boxes are aimed at journalers and memory keepers primarily. I just happen to do like 2 sheets of planner box stickers that you can use in your planner. And like, for some reason, like someone was like, oh, I didn't know you did journals. I thought you just did planners. And like, oh, I thought you were just a planner person. I was like, I don't know where I've suddenly got a reputation for just doing planners. I don't know. It's very interesting. But I don't just do planners. In fact, most of the time my planner is messy AF. And I don't very often put stickers in, even though I sell stickers. Like I don't very often take photos of my planner because I forget. I probably should have, harping back to the Instagram thing, I probably should have like a social media calendar of when I post stuff. I don't know. I've always been and tend to be quite organic and quite free flowing with what I post and when I post it. I don't have a schedule. I don't have a schedule. I don't post to a schedule. I post what I want when I want, because that kind of works for me. And I have always felt that way, that like that by doing that I would be posting what was authentic, that like what was authentically me, and you know, not posting stuff that was kind of like forced, because I think you can often tell things that have been forced. Do you know what I mean? Like taking a photo of something for photo's sake. Like I didn't want to do that. I wanted to kind of be more organic in my posting. However, the world of social media has kind of changed, and so Instagram doesn't really give a hoot about like you posting what you want when you want. It's all about algorithms, and so to get in people's feeds you need to kind of like post regular content at the regular time and all that kind of stuff. So I do feel quite geriatric at the moment. I do feel like I have totally lost grip of technology and in stuff and social media and all that kind of stuff, because I'm not keeping up with it. And like everyone's on TikTok and stuff now, and I'm like, dude, I have not got enough time in my life to think about, or not necessarily time, but like energy, emotional energy, physical energy, to introduce another social media platform into my life. I just don't think I can. I just don't think I can do it. like getting my head around it, and then remembering to post on there as well as posting on Instagram and posting on Facebook and all that kind of razzmatazz. It's exhausting. Oh my god! If you're like a full-time content creator, I can so see why everyone like moans about getting burnt out, because how do you keep up with that? That is just crazy. So yeah, I do feel like I'm getting left behind a bit, and I don't think like my business isn't growing like it perhaps should do, because I don't put any like legwork in. Do you know what I mean? Like any social, what's the word? What's the word, Hummingbird? Any like sort of social media legwork? Do you know what I mean? Like I don't, like nothing is growing. Like my Instagram isn't growing, my YouTube isn't growing, the box subscriptions aren't growing, my Patreon isn't growing, nothing is growing. I'd really like it to. I'd love to be able to grow my Patreon, and I'd love to be able to grow my YouTube. At one point I was thinking of giving up Patreon because I'm like slugging away doing content, but it's not growing. And I kind of, at the end of the day, this is like my job and how I feed my family, and like literally what I earn buys our weekly food shop. And I was kind of thinking, like, do I invest my time in doing like those videos for Patreon, or do I invest my time in doing something else? You know, I've decided to stick with it for now, and I revamped. Do you remember I did a video about talking about revamping stuff? Well, I have revamped now. I have revamped my Patreon. So I've kind of in some ways I've gone back, like, because I've done Patreon for years now, and I had a few things in place that like digital downloads and a book club and things like that, and there wasn't really any engagement with it, so I stopped doing it. And then when I said to people, what do you want from Patreon, they were like, well, I want this. And I was like, well, I used to do that and no one engaged with me over it, and it was like I was like talking to myself and people didn't want it. So anywho, I've had a bit of a revamp, so there's like another tier now in my Patreon. So I've got, the first tier is it's sort of a buy me a cup of tier, but also you get a discount code for my shop. So if you're going to be placing an order on my Etsy shop of £20 or more, then join my Patreon, because you will get a discount code to use, which will work in your favour. You'll then get some money off your order. And my maths is pretty shocking. Well, yes, we do home ed, but my husband does the maths, and we have like online maths apps, things that my daughter does the maths with, because my maths is shocking. So yeah, I think it's £20. If you become a Patreon, then the discount code you'll get will equal or be more than your, or do you know what I mean? The amount of money you pay for your Patreon subscription, you will get that back in the discount code or more, is what I'm trying to say. Oh gosh. So yeah, there's that. And what else have I introduced? Oh yeah, I've also introduced a kids club tier. So on my YouTube channel last year, like when all the schools were closed and things, I did a couple of art lessons for children on my YouTube channel, and a few people have been asking me to do more of those. Well, they are quite time consuming, if I'm honest with you, and I love putting content out for free on YouTube. I love it, and I always will. As much as possible, I will put YouTube content out for free, because that is where I started, that is how my business took off, and I will always give back to that community. It costs you nothing to watch on YouTube, and I don't really make much money off of YouTube. Like, you're not supposed to talk about how much money you make on YouTube, are you? But it's not an income. I get paid once every 3 months, and it's basically pocket money. But it's time consuming to produce those sort of videos, like a tutorial or a lesson. And so because this is my business, and because this is how I earn my living, I had to think about where my time was best spent, if you know what I mean. So I decided to set up a tier on Patreon for kids art tutorials. I know in the home ed community a lot of people do pay for online courses and online tutorials and things, so I thought that is the way I would go with those. So they're a mix of art history lessons and art techniques. So there's one a month. And then I've still got the tier for adults. And that's not to say that adults won't get anything from the kids stuff. They will, but obviously it is aimed at kids. So, and then I've got my tier that hasn't changed with the adults monthly art in it as well, art tutorial. And in that we do, it's based in our journals, and we do like drawing or sketching or stuff like that, painting. And then there's the Brimbles box tier, so you can subscribe to the Brimbles box through Patreon if you don't want to do it via you can subscribe to the Brimbles box via Patreon if you do not want to do it via PayPal. And if you subscribe to the box via Patreon, you also get access to the video content as well. So yeah, that's what I did with Patreon. I just added an extra tier and just rejigged it a little bit. So I revamped it. I gave it a freshen up. So yeah, if you're interested in any of that stuff, like come over and have a look. I'd really appreciate having you. As I said, I would really like to grow my Patreon to make it viable to still do. I've kind of added more in the hopes that I'd get more people join up. So I've spread myself a bit thinner, really, in terms of like Patreon, but I thought you kind of have to like give people more to incentivize people to come over and join you, because I'm very much aware now that there is just so much choice out there. Like Every Man and His Dog is now on Patreon, and you know, all that kind of stuff. So it's so hard because you don't want to, like, people are always telling you not to undervalue your work, to like set a fair price and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, yeah, that's great, but I do also really want the work, and we are in a competitive world. So what you gonna do? Oh yeah, revamping. I also revamped all the I was talking about in my last video that I was going to revamp my branding and everything, which I have now done. I have done. So you probably started to see that. I've updated everything on social media, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram. I've also updated my website. So I designed a new logo and graphics and stuff that I think's more me. Yeah, I won't go into everything like why I'm changing and everything, because I did another video on that. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it is. I may change it again. I did it really quickly, guys. So just because I was like sick to the back teeth of my current stuff, so I did it really quickly. So I may change it again. I don't know. I might just live with it for a while and see how it goes. I'm not changing the backing cards and everything yet, because we get those printed externally by the 1,000. So we've got a few of those left to use up. So if you do get an order from me and it's still on the gold dots and black and white, then it's because we want to use those up. Don't want to waste them. It's not good for the planet. Don't want to waste them, so you'll still see those. But yeah, I'm really happy. I'm glad I did it. I think it's a lot more me. It's a lot more vibrant. It's a lot more punchy. So yeah, I'm really happy. Last thing I wanted to say today, I know, because I talk a lot. If you've ordered from me recently, you may have got one of these in your order. I've also put it all over social media and stuff, but I'm telling you here in case you want to take advantage of it. So once a year, and once a year only, we do a sale on our Brimbles boxes and on our stickers. The Brimbles box sale was at the beginning of the year, and May is the time we do a sale on our sticker kits. Right, so if you subscribe during May to the sticker club, the usual price is £8.99 for a month for 4 A5 stickers. Okay, 4 A5 stickers for £8.99, which includes shipping anywhere in the world. If you subscribe during May, and you've got until the end of the 30th of May, British summertime, to subscribe. If you subscribe during May, you will get 6 sticker sheets for £9.49. So just for an extra 50p, you get an extra 2 stickers. So basically you get your 4 stickers, then you'll pay 50p for 1 extra sticker sheet, and then you'll get another sticker sheet for free. So that's a pretty good deal, and we only do a sale once a year, guys. So and that will last for the duration of your subscription. That's not just for this month, that's for the duration of your subscription. So if you continue to stay subscribed, you will get 6 stickers every single month while you are subscribed. If you cancel and then resubscribe again, you won't get the 6 stickers, you'll get the 4 for $8.99. So if you want to subscribe to the sticker kit, now is your time to do that, because that's a pretty good deal. And as I say, it's free shipping everywhere in the world. So yeah, that's pretty good. You can cancel at any time though. You just log into your own PayPal account. You don't need to contact us. You can unsubscribe at any time. We don't care. We do care. We obviously want you to stay with us, but we also understand that there's financial stuff and all that kind of thing. So you don't have to email us. We don't need to know about your financial situation. You literally just log into your PayPal account yourself, go to your payments section and cancel from there. And you don't need to justify it to us. John literally just pulls off when it's time to ship the stickers. He just pulls off the thing. And it tells us who's paid for that month and who's good to go. So yeah, you just cancel it at any time. You're not tied in for any length of time. But obviously, if you then want to sign up and get a good rate and get a good discount, you've got to wait another year for that. So yeah, I'll pop a link below. It's basically just mrsbrimwalls.co.uk/sticker-offer. And I'll pop a link below so you can go and check that out. But that's pretty cool. So we only do that once. We only do that once a year, so don't miss out. So that's for the June collection. So if you subscribe in May, you always sign up the month before. So if you sign up in May with this offer, you'll receive the June collection, which ships on the 1st of June. And there's already been lots of sneak peeks all over social media. It's a summery, beachy theme with seagulls and chips. Yeah, and July, I do know what the theme is for July because I've planned out the next 2 years. The next 2 years of collections are all planned out. So I do know what it is, but you'll have to wait and see because I haven't drawn it yet. I haven't drawn anything for that yet, but yeah. You don't want to miss out. So anyway, we're coming up to half an hour of me talk. So I'm going to sign off and drink my tea and actually try and get some work done because I've got a ton of work to do today. I've got to finish off designing the June collection. I've also got to design lollipop stuff, and I've also got to work on Patreon stuff. It's going to be a late day today. It's going to be a late night. John's taken the girls out to the park, so my peace and quiet will be coming to an end soon. Okie dokie. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you around, I guess. Bye.